Genesis 3, 8 through 19. Then the man and his wife heard the sound of the Lord as he was walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and they hid from the Lord God among the trees of the garden. But the Lord called to the man, "Where are you?" He answered, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." And he said, "Who told you you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?" The man said, "The woman that you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree, and I ate it." Then the Lord said to the woman, "What is this you have done?" And the woman said, "The serpent has deceived me, and I ate." I was channel surfing the other day looking for something to watch when I came across a reality show called Naked and Afraid. The idea was to put a man and a woman in a survival scenario naked for 21 days. I watched the whole show since I like survival reality shows. Trust me, it wasn't R-rated. Everything was blurred out. One of the first things the couple do after making fire and building a shelter is to find a way to stitch some clothes, usually leaves or whatever they find. This reaction goes all the way back to the fall of man. God, the Creator, comes into the garden to visit with the pride of his creation, to find him, man, trying to hide from him, God. His question was, "Where are you?" And the man answered, "I heard you, and I was afraid, because I'm naked." At this point, there are so many directions that I can go, but for today I want to stick with what relevance this has with today. God knew where Adam was. His question was designed to make Adam realize where he was spiritually. Adam was well aware that he had screwed up and was about to get some punishment from God. After all, didn't God say, "If you eat the fruit, you will die"? Again, God meant it spiritually. But Adam, because of the evil that had clouded his judgment, could only think in the physical mode. When Adam was confronted by God, his only recourse was to do as most people do today: shift the blame. Try to shift the focus onto someone else, and in this case it was the woman and God himself. "It was this woman you brought me," he said. "I tried that once with my dad, and boy, did I learn a lesson real quick. My punishment was more severe than it would have been, and my dad was quick to point that out." So now God asks the woman why, and her response is to blame the serpent. Again, she learned from her man, and that was their story, and they were sticking to it. I've read this passage in the past, and am wondering if Adam had a closer relationship to God than the woman. He was around longer than she was. He'd been talking to God when he named all the animals and as he worked in the garden. He had been managing the garden without any toil or strife, no weeds, no thistles. In the next few verses, God doles out the punishment for their disobedience. The way I read it, pain did not exist. Work was not hard. But now we endure long hours of labor to put food on the table, and the woman endures long hours of labor to bring new life into the world. All because of this piece of fruit. And with that punishment, all of creation had to suffer. The animals were cursed. The serpent was cursed, even worse than them. Paul says in his letter to the Romans, the whole creation groans as a woman in childbirth, waiting for the return of Christ. And as I look around me today and see all the evil, I wait by the sweat of my brow for his return. Then, and only then, will everything be right.